I'm really a pussy and a soft guy. 3 motors are done already. On the tone in less than 5. Go! Hello, welcome to my new video. Today we're gonna have a nice training session. We're gonna destroy some copter. We're gonna fly this new track we did build. And look at the weather, it is sunny. We are in t-shirt and short pants. It's so nice to be out here under these conditions. It's the second really nice day outside and we wanna use it to get some practice in. Also, next week is gonna be my first race this year. I'm really excited. I need to test all my copter, but of course I'm gonna destroy all my copters and next week I have to repair them again. So actually I don't care, but we're gonna prepare for the race next week and yeah, have fun and enjoy the video. Now we need to unpack all the stuff. It's so much stuff. Every time we come here to the stadium. We need to work a lot to make this track going. But once it is set, it is just the best feeling. Start sending and yeah. Okay, let's build up the track. We always freestyle when it comes to building a track. We barely have something in mind when arriving. This is mainly due to laziness, but most of the times we come up with nice tracks. Especially Berner and Marlon are really capable. Track is ready. And now it's the first time having a dive gate here in this stadium. Isn't it amazing? Really excited about the dive gate. This is so much fun. Marlon and I are having a tent, which is really needed with the sun and being outside all day long. It just helps to remove some stress and keep concentration longer while flying. After everything was built, Berner started with the first Lipo of the day. I continued with learning the track. The first Lipo is always about learning the track. No need to rush. Learning the angles you need out of every single gate and get this into the muscle memory. However, while the first Lipo, Marlon thought it would be a nice idea to plug in the copter on the wrong channel. Last thing you want to see while flying is a different copter's video feed. But I managed to survive.
Hey! Marco, ich hab deinen Copter gesehen, Alter!
Now you see me flying the third Lipo of the day. Track was clear, I knew the line, but I was a bit too ambitious when it came to the start-finish straight line. This was the part of the track where you can gain a lot of speed, but it comes with a cost. New motor installed. So look at our camp. We made it kind of windproof here and with a lot of shade. This is really needed. And I crashed directly 2 copters. I need to change the motor already. And yeah, it's not a good start. But 3 weeks without racing 5-inch copters. And now I need to get back in. But I don't want to destroy too much stuff, so I slow down. Right now I'm at 78% throttle limit. Just to keep the line right and to not be too fast. And later, of course, we're gonna increase the throttle limit and we're gonna full send it in preparation for the race next week. Go! already 20 minutes of flight time in, and I'm a bit slow. I guess Burner doubled the flight time already, but I crashed a lot. As always, this is kind of what I'm used to, crashing a lot. And out of 4 copters that I have, only 1 is working right now, but 2 of them I only have to change the motor again, so basically 3 motors are done already. And I'm still flying at 78% throttle limit, so there's much room for having more power. But actually I'm still crashing and I don't feel like I'm missing the power right now. So I will continue with 78, and later I will continue, I will increase the throttle limit, because for the race, for the race next week, we are flying indoor as well, and the track is gonna be a bit tighter, I guess, and basically above 80%. I don't think I will go above 80% next week, but of course there are some crazy fast pilots there where even 100% is not sufficient, and I have to speed up. Podium, I guess, will not be possible, but that's always the goal. But we are not there for the podium, we are there for having fun. That's really the most important thing. 3 to 4 days of full racing, and the sound indoor is really amazing. Like when you hear those bass sound all the time, you're gonna get dizzy, but this is so satisfying.
This is the lighter and faster version of the IFlight Mach R5 copter. The old version was actually my first bind-and-flight racing copter I bought when I started racing in Texas. It really gave me some good vibes. Canopy is really special, but also really fragile. But it looks quite sexy, right?
And our gate material is really so f***ed up. Look at this shit. This is kind of grinded that it works, but we need to cut it off. Oh, we need to cut it off and then get the right connector here. Yeah, we're just too lazy.
I did increase the throttle limit after a certain time, and this was the first Lipo after switching from 78 to 90% throttle. However, on the straight lines it is not that important, but in the turns you see in the top right corner that my gas position is often hitting 90% throttle. This is where I really feel the additional power. It feels so much faster.
After switching to 90% throttle limit, I just saw that I'm just a pussy. I'm really a pussy and a soft guy. I need to force myself to a higher throttle limit to improve my skills. Yeah, it's like I can always be in my comfy zone with 78, 85% throttle limit, but when you see all the fast pilots, they don't care. They just send it. And yeah, I will stop now being a pussy and only fly 90% plus. Let's try it out. And guys, you know, safety is always our most important priority. And here, there's our starting zone. We only start flying from there and we land on the other side, here on the red one, on the tartan. This is where we land to keep this busy area a bit clean. So we got now 7 people flying, really nice. And with 2 people it's easier, but with 7 people, of course, we need to set some rules.
Burner and I are having the same speed, so here you see the tightest race we had this day. It is so much fun. Definitely my highlight of this training session.
Ja. 1-1. Zwei.
Training is almost done and I'm only crashing now. But this is fine. At the beginning, at the end of the training, there is no concentration left. But what is really good is next week we have the race. And I'm super happy to see all those pilots from all over Germany again. And also really curious about their progress. How was their development over the last 6 months from the last event, from Air Crasher?
However, at the end I decided to get all the power with 100% throttle. It was really fast, but also really dangerous.
And I got an update on my radio for you. As discussed on my last video about throttle control from Rolling FPV, he mentioned to put the throttle limit, to adjust the throttle limit with this knob. And this is actually really smart. Mover, our software developer, went out, wrote a Lura script, and now when I click on telemetry, I see my throttle limit here. And when moving the knob, I can adjust it easily without checking anything in the goggles, in the DVR, how it looks like. That's really the easiest way to measure or to adjust the throttle limit. Really nice. Stick time today, 56 minutes, and I will not fly anymore. I got no copters left, only one graveyard of copters, but it was amazing. Now it's getting a bit cold, and yeah, we're gonna pack our stuff. Last Lipos will be sent right now. I'm done already, but my friends are still flying. And in roughly 10-15 minutes, we're gonna start building down a track, and that's it. I guess I'm not ready for the race next week. I have to repair all my copters next week. That's the biggest challenge, and I need to order the stuff I need tomorrow, so I am capable of repairing. And yeah, I hope you did like the video. As always, do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you're interested in FPV stuff, in FPV racing, in Tiny Whoop, and all the other stuff I'm doing. I hope I see you in my next video. Goodbye. Neso out. Mic drop.